Hi, good to see you again, Nick. It's been a
Good seeing you
while.
too. I know it's been a little bit.
I was very surprised to hear after our last interview that you actually have tested positive for COVID. And I think you're the only person that did that I had interviewed before. So I definitely wanted to hear your story.
Good, good. Yeah, I hope I'm the only one who does. So
Yep,
that's
that's a good
definitely
thing.
one. Yeah,
So you did test positive for COVID, yes?
I did. I tested positive for COVID, and I've also done an antibody test that also came back positive.
Oh, so you're superhuman right now compared to the rest of us.
Apparently, but my doctor said it doesn't last, so we'll see.
Mm, okay. Yeah. Do you remember when you got tested? What
Um,
was it
this
last
is a
month?
couple. No, it was a couple months ago. I don't remember the date, but yeah, it was about a couple months ago or so.
So October timeframe.
Yeah, probably October. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about what you went through?
Well, I mean, it sucked for sure. So I didn't have a severe case. I didn't have to be hospitalized. We considered, maybe going into the hospital on it. Really, the biggest things that I had was the first few days just had a really hard time breathing. I have a CPAP machine I sleep with anyway because I snore like a sawmill, and so I actually put that on, and that was kind of helped me keep on breathing. I read some stuff that they were using that for treatment, so I was like, oh, screw it, I'll do it. And that probably honestly kept me out of the hospital. I think maybe not. Um, I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know it's not. But yeah, so I did that, and then was extremely tired, a lot of body aches, horrible abdominal pains the first day or so. I originally thought I was maybe hungry or something, and I wasn't. It was like right when someone punches you in the gut, just like it was like holding it. So that was pretty unpleasant.
Wow.
Um, for about week and a half afterwards, I had no energy. For about a week, I had a lot of body aches. The best way I can describe it is almost like my joints, especially lower body, not as much upper body, but lower body, almost felt like like my joints had Brillo pads in them. Is the best way I can think of describing it.
Oh wow.
Um, maybe it's not a good description on it, but it just was like down in the bone, like hurt. Nothing like I've ever had with the flu. It's definitely the sickest I've ever been.
Oh wow.
And
Really?
yeah, it took me about 3 weeks to fully recover my strength when
Did
all
you?
things were said and done.
Yeah. So how about mentally? How did it affect you mentally?
I mean, it was the first couple days because I was so sick. A lot of it was kind of a blur. I know it freaked my wife out for sure, but it was definitely a blur. And then after that, I mean, you're just so tired. It was just you know a project to get to go downstairs and then sleep or go back upstairs and then sleep or whatever it was. And so it was draining, but I was so tired. I don't think I really had a chance to feel, you know, depressed or anything like that about it because I just wanted to sleep. And then, just trying to get my strength back up and
Sure.
just, thankful my wife and family didn't get it.
They didn't. So I was wondering if nobody in your family got exposed to, or they were exposed to it, but they didn't catch it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the kiddos were over at their dad's house and my wife, I don't know, she slept next to me, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was surprised she didn't get it when she got an antibody test too, because like maybe she was just asymptomatic or something, and
Right.
no, nothing. I
Nothing.
don't know how she managed it. She's
That
superhuman.
is amazing. Yeah. Wow. That's unusual from what I've been hearing from other people. Um,
Hmm.
do you know how you were exposed?
No clue. That's what's so weird because I don't leave the house. I work from home. I mean, I go to the grocery store,
Right.
but I can't think of, and that's what we were really scratching our heads on. It was kind of the freaky thing at first because we're like, well, we occasionally see like family or something like that. Like, did we get it from any of them? Did we give anybody who's especially older in our family this thing? And none of them ever got anything. I mean, my wife didn't either. So we have no idea how I got it because I'm super careful. So we have no clue.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, that's
Mhm.
great they didn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I know you wear a mask when you go out, because
Hmm.
that's what you had said in our previous documentary. So you were super careful. Very good. Yeah. So if you had to sum up your experience with COVID-19 in one word, what would that word be?
Unpleasant.
Unpleasant.
There's some other words I could think of that probably for a family channel on Wolf, so we'll go with unpleasant.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. I mean, it sounded like it was real, a lot worse than the flu, though, for you. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. Um, so the last question is, how likely are you to get a vaccine? But I'm pretty sure you haven't changed your mind. You were definitely on board with vaccines. Are you still?
Yep, I'll still do it because the immunity potentially wears off. So yep, I know I'll still be in the last group, but stick the needle in my arm.
Yeah. Yeah, because of your age and your health and everything, you'll be in the last group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I'm glad that everything worked out, and I'm glad to talk to you again. It's really good
Oh,
to
you
see you.
too. You
Thanks for
too.
doing this interview.
Oh, of course, anytime.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.